Hey guys, back again. One of my viewers contacted me on YouTube. His name's Colton0924, and he wanted a shout out. So, shout out to Colton0924. You can probably find him in the comments section on my videos. I don't know if he's a subscriber because anybody can comment on videos. But if he is, I'm sure you'll be able to talk to him if you want to. So there you go, Colton0924. Written down. And I'm going to take off, guys, from the tiny house. I gotta... What time is it now? 1 o'clock. Been at it since 10. So, at least I got this part done. Ceiling looks good. I do like it. Look at that. It looks pretty awesome. Happy about that. Now, next thing to on the upcoming videos, guys, is what most people have been waiting for. Is I'm going to be getting the final ceiling fan up, getting everything wired in back into this master switch back here on the wall. Right there. Let me zoom into it for a second. Oops. Zoom. Zoom work. Okay, this camera and white does not like each other. So, here's the entrance of the tiny house over here. So if I open the door, I can flip the first light here and it will turn. Okay, you can't see me because I'm zoomed in. You saw me flip the switch, that's about it. That's a better angle. Okay. Restart. So here's the entrance door to come in. So let's say it's dark, I'm coming in at night. I flip my switch, the first switch, that'll turn this one on. That's how I'm going to wire it. And then the farthest one here is going to be the fans. So the entrance light and the fans, and then the rest of these will be the rest of the lights. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Makes sense, right? And then this one will be the furthest light near the fireplace. This will be the kitchen. And this one's also the kitchen. There's 2 in the kitchen area, which is good. And then, of course, wait a minute. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, this is a spare. And it's called zombie lights. Yeah, so I'll save zombie lights to do something special. That'll be switch number 2. Because the fans are, both fans are going to be run off 1. And then I also have a 12-volt cigarette plug here. And 2 USB ports. And then a voltage reading from how much power is in my battery. And we'll see how accurate everything's going to be. So, in the coming videos, guys, we finally got the ceiling work done. Well, almost. I got to drill the ceiling down into those 2x4 pieces still when I get a smaller drill that'll fit up inside the ceiling and down. Because this thing, no, this is like a foot long. It's not going to happen. So, yeah, perfect. So tons of wiring to come, guys. Lots of the off-grid solar. We get to try out all my stuff. We get to make sure we get to find out if my wiring's correct. Because if not, I'm going to have issues. And yeah, and then once the wiring's done and tested out, I'm going to do a major cleaning in here. Mopping the floors. You can see my breath. It's 41.9 still inside and 33.4 out. Or 4 degrees Celsius for the European people. I should take my poppy off. Because Remembrance Day is pretty much gone, here and gone. I'll leave it in the tiny house, so that way you don't have to buy one again. That's pretty cheap. Yes, I'll leave the poppy down there. Anyway, yeah. So, oh yeah, Colton. I told Colton when he wanted the shout out. Well, I make the videos in mass. That way, I can give you guys a decent video every day. Hopefully, that's the goal. That's up to you guys, though, if you guys like my videos or not. But somebody does, because I'm up to 1,800 subscribers, not survivors. Well, they could be survivors. I survived Rob MC's videos. That's pretty good. It's just lemon. I just put lemon juice into some water, filtered water. And just by sitting here in the tiny house, it's chilled the water for me. So I didn't have to add ice or anything. But yeah, things are going well, guys. I think things are okay. So now, like I said, once I get back, I'm gonna probably won't be today. I'm gonna do a ton of wiring, get all the wiring, check everything out. And then like I said again, massive cleanup in here, mop the floors, vacuuming, and then after that, I gotta go into the storage room. Now that the boxes are gone, and sort through everything I want to keep, and how do I want to arrange the back room, because now I have some options, right? And of course, I have to also move the tool pantry. So before the bed gets set back up, the tool pantry, I'm going to drag it back, and hopefully it'll fit through this gap. Oh, my tape measures and stuff are still outside. Yeah, I got to do a bunch of cleaning of the stuff I made a mess outside, cutting lumber and stuff. I also got to unload my vehicle into my dad's trailer a little bit with some stuff. So that's pretty much the whole day's shot for me after that. Yeah, so lots of stuff to come, guys. Consider becoming a Patreon member to help me out. YouTube has notoriously cut not just mine, but everybody's content on YouTube. Patreon is a website where you can donate directly to me, and there's some advantages to that. You get all my videos early before YouTube gets them. YouTube Public gets them, and they're ad-free. And they're about, on average, at least an hour long worth of content that you don't see here. Because around here you get 10 to 40 minutes worth of content. So the Patreon members get all my videos early. They get them ad-free. They get them intro and credit-free. And I think they're liking it. I have 3 Patreon members so far. One had to stop because he has his own tiny house project he's going on. And he's got the holidays coming up. So he's got lots of bills and money coming in. Or money going out, I should say. So he had to cut that off. He donated quite a bit so far, though, so big thanks to him. And I left him in the credits. That would be Mushroom Patch, Mike. And so I'm leaving him in the credits because he's donated a lot and gave a lot of support. And he's actually been here quite a couple times. So big thanks to Mike. And please check his project out, 1 Acre Homestead. He's working his butt off. He's going to be building a tiny house. I'm very, very jealous of him. He got his own piece of property that he can build a tiny house on legally off the grid. So jealous. Whereas here in Canada, we got the carbon tax, because the government believes in global warming, but yet you, this Canadian citizen, cannot buy a property and go off the grid. So, hypocrisy at its best. Luckily, Mike is doing his thing. He's getting his, he's basically working on his foundation to get his cement supports into the ground. So, hit basically the legs of his tiny house. I'm not sure how big it's going to be, but it looked like a fairly good size. And he's going to turn it into a, basically, that's going to be his retirement plan, and I don't blame him. Going off the grid cuts so many bills out that it's ridiculous. You get a compost toilet, you rain catch your water, you have solar panel or wind or a combination of both to produce your power. You're pretty much set. You can cut your own firewood for heating. That's pretty good, guys. I'll have an on-demand tankless for your heat source, like I do, the Aqua Cube back there, or for hot water heat. Not your heat source. But yeah, so Mike's got quite the project going. Very jealous that he got property that he's able to do that, but that's awesome. So please check out Mike at 1 Acre Homestead. I'm subscribed to him, and I have him featured on my main channel page. On the right side under, it says friends, and then there's a bunch of people listed. He's in there, so please check him out. He's doing a good job. He's you know, he's one of these people who's awake. He's taken the red pill quite a long time ago. And before there was even talk of red pill. But yeah, so that's pretty good. So I'm out of here. Colton, like I said, I gave him a shout out, and he knows that since I make videos en masse, that I told him, well, you're not going to see the shout out until like January, and he said, oh, that's fine. So there you go. So he's happy with it. I got major work to do here still, cleaning, all kinds of stuff. I didn't even bother turning the heat on today, guys, and the tiny house is at 42 Fahrenheit. And I've been in and out with the door open, cutting. And it's 33.3 out. I'm going to say that's pretty good. Definitely good. You guys see the breath? Yeah, so I'm out of here because I'm just rambling now. But, oh, I brought the sheet over too for the, that hopefully it's long enough, or wide enough I should say, to cover that entrance. It says it was 72 inches, but I don't know if that's width or height. Looks like height. Yeah, let's check it out. Oh, gotta walk on my bed to get back here. Oh, oh wow, perfect. That's gonna work out. So now I need to make a now I need to get like a shower curtain, a shower curtain rod, and a bunch of rings from the Dollar Tree, which luckily sells those. I need a fairly long rod though, so I'm gonna have to go to the Dollarama for that. It looks like that's quite a big, that's gonna be quite a distance. I may have to block it just to shorten it up, but we'll see. So that's a project for next time, guys. So it's kind of like a new age chakra thing that I got off of Wish for fairly cheap. Whoa, align those chakras. So when you go to the bathroom at the tiny house, you get your you walk through the chakra shrine, and get your chakras aligned, and yeah, pretty goofy, but that's crazy. Anyway, so that's on the wish list again. I gotta get that up, and then I may double up the material on the backside of the material. I might put some survival blanket material. That way when the heat is kind of going in this room, it will bounce and kind of close the space off even further. Though, I may not do that right away because I'll experiment and see how much the curtain kind of keeps the heat in this area. And it shouldn't catch fire because it's going to be, I'm going to have it so it's kind of behind the thermal pan. So it's, you grab it and you pull it and then you close it this way, right? So there you go, guys. I'm out of here. Pack the camera. We'll see you on the next one.